Are they going to face this Bryant challenge, or are they going to feel sorry for themselves after the loss yesterday? So we'll find out.
Bryant won 71-68 against Oak Park out of Missouri yesterday. And you mentioned that Kickapoo defeated Bentonville by 14, 70-56 in yesterday's action. Starters being introduced for Bentonville. They'll start Mar Lee along with Truman Wheeler, Lucas Worth, Trey Simmons, and Quinn Hosley. Kyle Pennington is their head coach. R.J. Young jumping against Mar Lee.
That's why as an official, you got to call a foul. You can't let it go into overtime. Put somebody on the line or something.
Well, you can't let it have an 11-point game at halftime and then end an 11-point game at overtime. That's just bizarre. All right, underway, and Bryant will possess it first. Here's Cochran. Now here's Spencer Ruff. Gathered in by Bede. Around the perimeter, that's a deep three for Ruff, and he cans it. So Ruff gets it going for the Hornets. Hosley draws a double. Simmons reverses it. Corner look, and Worth knocks down a triple. So the teams trade three-pointers off the start. They go to the baseline. Here's Young. Nowhere to go. Tough catch there. Bede able to keep the possession alive. Here's Ruff again. Got it again.
Feeling it.
Spencer Ruff with three right out of the chute. With 2 threes right out of the chute. Very close to that timeline. Worth gets out of danger for a moment. Now gives it away. And it's R.J. Young for 2. 8-3 start for the Hornets. Lee draws a double, and he telegraphed that pass. It's picked up by Cochran, and a lob up for Young, and he'll score again. And Bentonville needs to talk things over. A 10-3 start.
Offers, but signees.
Signees.
Like offers, I feel like are just kind of it's cool, but it's different when you say they're signees.
Yes.
So it's not like Coach rolls the ball out, but he kind of can a little bit because they've been playing together so long.
Wheeler goes inside, and it's out of bounds, and an empty possession there for Bentonville. And in this era of college basketball, you start at a Tennessee Tech or a UCA, and you may end up at a big program like an SEC or an ACC program.
You don't come out of high school in the big time anymore, really, unless you're just one of the future NBA picks.
Bede front rim with the three-pointer. Lee rips down the rebound. See if Lee can get the Tigers going here. And a little small change foul out near midcourt by Terrence Cochran. That is the first foul of the game.
Well, Cochran got the foul, but he also got smashed on the screen by Wheeler for the Tigers. Somebody got to talk to Cochran a little bit, say, hey, screen's coming, dude, so you don't end up with a...
Lee back out front. Wheeler, three-pointer good. Well, the Tigers needed that. It's now 10-6. At the nail, Cochran, and he has it ripped away. Worth ahead. Simmons tracks it down and scores. So back-to-back buckets here. And Bentonville's cut it to a 10-8 game. Cochran again at the post, back out. Ruff will launch, and he hits again.
Well, if Bentonville's going to stay in that 2-3 zone, they better find number 15, Spencer Ruff, because he's in fuego right now.
Got 9, and he's 3 for 3 from outside. Hosley backs it out to Lucas Worth. Worth will try it. And he doesn't get the bounce. The back tap, a loose ball, and what hustle, kept alive by Bede. Deflected by Hosley, saved by Worth, and now Simmons brings it up. Hosley open, he'll take it. Off the iron, rebound by Cochran.
What's Coach changing like that quick three or not by Hosley?
Ruff again, not this time. Rebounded by Wheeler.
It's kind of a heat check there by Ruff. Didn't quite have his feet set, but hey, you start out 3 for 3. Go ahead and fire. Oh, Wheeler's got to face the basket there.
Simmons. Somebody left a window open, and it's ripped down by Ruff.
Bentonville not getting back in transition at all.
Hicks misses. Out of bounds, and it's going to go over to the Tigers.
They got lucky right there. The Tigers were jogging back in transition.
Mason Parker coming on now, along with Kyan Franklin for Bentonville.
Cocker kind of forced it off balance. Excuse me, that was Hicks, I think. Forced that transition bucket off bounce, missed the layup. Bede tried to get the rebound and fell out of bounds. And Hicks going to get a little talking to when he comes out about, hey, be in control right there, buddy. Get your feet, go strong.
Worth brings it up and then gets fouled near midcourt by R.J. Young.
And I'm going to say it again, it's a couple of dumb fouls at half court by the Hornets.
R.J. Young is first, team second.
More than halfway through this first quarter and a 5-point game. Franklin to inbound it. And they rule back court.
I don't know about that.
I don't either.
You have to have all 3.
Yep.
He didn't have all 3.
No, he did not. Turnover. Bryant ball.
That's the Tigers' 5th one, I think.
And
officially, unofficially.
That's a hard luck one there.
They get it
Big
back,
punch away there by Worth. A ball don't lie situation brewing. Hanging with it. It doesn't go for Parker. And then Franklin took a shot in the face. He's down. And we've got a foul called here on the Hornets. It's on Dajuan Ellis. And now they'll check on Kyan Franklin. He is up now.
Foul sharks at Dajuan Ellis is first.
Looks like he's going to stay in the game.
Franklin, the transfer from West. First year at BHS.
Hosley looking to inbound it.
Bede almost got the tip.
And there's a foul on the sideline against Walker.
Well, the Tigers are going to shoot a lot of free throws this quarter. Clock's still running after the foul call.
That's still going.
It's
Nobody's
about
caught
6, 7, 8, 9, at least 10 seconds.
Hey, if they don't mind, we don't mind. We got to make up time somewhere here.
Saturday morning game.
Walker with his first.
And all 4 of their fouls have come at half court.
Three-pointer won't go for Parker, and the rebound cleared by Young. 5-point Bryant lead. Here's Bede, guarded by Hosley.
A little 1-3-1 look, I think, there.
Bede misses the triple, rebounded by Hosley.
So Bentonville hanging around, even with the turnovers. A bucket here cuts it to a one-possession game.
Worth steps into one, front rim. And the board for Kamarion Bede. Bede tries to gather. Good defense there by Bentonville, forcing the issue. Abramson changes his mind. There's a lob for Young.
Well, I'm sure the Tigers like this pace. Just got to be able to handle this half-court trap by the Hornets. They've done a pretty good job of it.
Wheeler misses the three.
Gotten some looks.
Bede stuck in the corner.
Good job by Hosley, stopping the drive by Bede.
Down to Young. Nice move by R.J. Young. He's got 8.
Hornets doing a good job in that dunker spot, hiding in that zone.
7-0 run by Bryant. And the Tigers are going to take a 30-second timeout. 1:34 to go. Bentonville yet to be whistled for a foul in this ballgame. Bryant one away from being over the limit. There's Kyan Franklin, picked up defensively by Bede. Simmons Nearly loses it. Franklin's shot is rejected by Young. Out of bounds, over to Bryant. KD Hicks comes on now for the Hornets. And taking a seat will be Nate Garrigus.
The Tigers stay in their zone, their matchup.
Young down on the baseline. Bede pulls up and hits.
Give any shot they want right now.
9-0 run for the Hornets. And a turnover in the backcourt and a big-time finish for Bede. 11 straight for the Hornets. Opening it up here late in the first quarter. Poked away from behind from Simmons. Here he goes again. Big finish.
Well, the Tigers now with almost as many turnovers as points. 7 turnovers for the Tigers in the first quarter. And there's almost
nearly another one. Franklin.
Sped up a little bit.
Hosley trying to stop the bleeding. Can't. Offensive board Simmons, and he scores. 4 for Trey Simmons.
See if that'll calm him down a little bit, finding that bucket.
That ends a 13-0 spurt for the Hornets. Final seconds of the quarter. Abramson misses, and that'll take us to the quarter break with XNA Showcase, day number 2, presented by First NB.
Well, the Tigers hit a couple of threes in the first quarter, but missed about 6. So they're going to have to shoot great to stay in this ballgame, I feel like.
Down on the baseline, they back it out to Lee. Marna Lee did nothing in the first quarter. Got fouled there, and he'll get 3 free throws.
That's one of those ones, I think he kicks out his feet right there to draw, initiates the contact.
It's the second foul on R.J. Young.
But that's good for the Tigers that Young's picked up his second here early in the second. See if Coach is going to get beat in probably for Young now, if that wasn't his plan earlier.
So Marley trying to get in the scoring column, and he does there. His first point of the game. Missed the second. And here comes Bede back on, and checking out will be R.J. Young with 2 fouls. One more for Lee, a 6'5 junior for this Bentonville ball club. He missed 2 out of 3, and the board is cleared by Bede.
Well, he's their leading scorer with 18 points a game. He's going to have to find the rim a little more frequently tonight.
Bede, yes. 8 for Bede.
He's just living right there at the free throw line.
Lee over to the corner, and the three-pointer for Parker around and off. Franklin cleans up the loose change.
Nice job by Franklin attacking the offensive glass.
12-point lead for the Hornets. Abramson doesn't go, and Lee tries to get the rebound, nearly went out of bounds with it, and Bryant's going to get an extra possession. Heavy traffic there, and Walker puts it on the deck, kept alive by Young. Abramson to the corner, rough again. No.
Off the backboard from the corner.
Yeah.
That's a tough horse shot. Coach Charlie Smith was my junior varsity coach and he at Springdale High School, and then he went on to be the head coach at Springdale High School basketball for a long time. He's here tonight, and he used to have this bank shot and horse that would beat you every time.
Big time jam by Lee.
Tigers need you to be saying that name a lot, Derek. They're going to have a chance tonight.
He's cut it to 10. Nearly 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. They go to the nail, and Young draws a foul. That's Ryan Young. RJ on the bench, and now still on the bench. The foul is on Parker for Bentonville. It's his first, and that's the first foul of the game on the Tigers. Baseline out of bounds here for Walker. And a turnover created
Simmons
there.
Poked it away.
Trey Simmons creates the turnover. Now he's got the basketball, guarded by Walker. Simmons looking inside. Not a clean catch by Wheeler. Knocked away by Cochran and out of bounds off Bentonville.
That's a nice cut by Wheeler. Couldn't come up with a clean, then tried to force it and threw it away. 8th turnover, first of the quarter though, for the Tigers.
10-point game.
Nice play.
Cochran blocked by Wheeler.
I like that little zone set there. They pinned down from the elbow.
Did he get a little too deep there? It looked like he was a little too far under the goal.
He didn't know where he was, yep.
There's Cochran again, back out to Abramson. He thought about it.
Well, Ruff hit the first 3.
Yep.
And I'm not sure they've hit one since, no.
Walker puts it on the deck, and it's out of bounds to Bentonville.
So now Bryant throwing the ball away a little bit. And they lead the turnovers in the second quarter 2-1.
Dajuan Ellis into the Bryant lineup to replace Altiso Walker.
That's a
Well,
bad
it's a
space
tough
to be.
spot, and he uses the timeout. Simmons.
Force and 3 misses by the Hornets. And forced a couple of turnovers here in the second quarter. But they've got to score some way.
Here's Lee. Got it off the window. Well, he's got to be a big part. And if they're going to mount a rally here, and that's 6 in a row by the Tigers to cut this to an 8-point game, and they get a turnover. Lee picks it up. Nearly had it taken from the blind side by Bede. A long deuce for Lee, doesn't go. And the rebound is cleared by Bede. Bede giving them good minutes with R.J. Young on the bench with 2 fouls for Bryant.
Don't like that shot by Lee right there after making a little run.
Bede hits a triple.
Then that happens. Miss a long 2 and give up a 3 in transition.
First bucket in a little bit for the Hornets, and it's a 11-point lead. Franklin tries to answer. Doesn't get the bounce. Offensive board, Simmons off the window and down.
So Trey Simmons never leaves the floor hardly, and he's a leading offensive rebounder. He just knows where the ball is going to go.
From distance, Bede can't connect. Rebound by Lee. 11-point lead for Bryant. 9-point lead for Bryant.
So I feel like Bryant's been more effective at that half-court trap.
Franklin almost with the and one. Cayenne will go to the stripe. It's on Ellis. That's his second. So Ellis has 2. Young has 2.
It's a 0-on-0. Foul on 0 for Ellis. 0 for the Tigers. Going to shoot a couple free throws. Franklin.
2 shots.
Check it back into the Hornets for 15.
It's now a 9-3 run by the Tigers. One more for Cayenne Franklin, a 6'4" junior. And he makes both at the stripe. Tigers on a run. They've cut it to 8. Under 4 to go in the first half. They've got Ruff back in the game here for Bryant, who's been their sharpshooter from distance. He's made 3 of them. Inside, Cochran. Trying to get out of the straitjacket. Back out front, Ruff. Shot clock now to 11. Ruff left open for a second. Bede, 6 to shoot. Bede knifing through traffic and scores.
A big man finish right there. Big, strong man finish.
Bede's got 13. And the lead is 9 again. Worth is stuck on the sideline. And it's going to be Bryant ball.
Did he say why? Was he saying Bentonville was standing on the sideline?
I guess so. Yeah.
The turnover? Yeah. Turnover either way, just a dead ball turnover versus a live ball turnover.
Yep.
Just the second turnover of the quarter. So 7 in the first quarter, 2 in the second quarter, 9 turnovers total for the Tigers.
Here's Ruff. He cans another one. That's 4 for Spencer Ruff. And they nearly get a steal in the backcourt. It's knocked away, but the Tigers will keep possession. Here comes KD Hicks back in for Bryant to replace Dawan Ellis. Hosley to inbound it for Bentonville. Worth will bring it up, guarded by Ruff. Tough inside. Wheeler put all the moves on, and Wheeler puts it in. That's 5 for Wheeler. 10-point game. Ruff, splash! 15 for Spencer Ruff. Trouble. Stolen. Hicks. Ruff again. Count it! Ruff has 18. Worth weaves, now gets it to Franklin. Under 2 to go in the first half. It's a 16-point Bryant lead, their largest of the game. They're on an 11-2 run. Franklin for triple. Back rim. Hicks alone for the rebound. Bede, Ruff wants it again. Thought about it. Now they go down low. Garrigus, it counts. And the foul. That is on Quinn Hosley for Bentonville, his first. And now Garrigus looking for the three-point play to add to this Bryant bonanza here late in the second quarter. Doesn't get the bounce. Rebounded by Wheeler. Simmons bumped by Hicks. We play on. Loose ball, and it's scooped up by Garrigus. Bryant could get a 20-point lead. Ruff. Not this time. Out of bounds, staying here. Walker and Ryan Young are back in for Bryant. And Cochran and Garrigus will head to the bench for the Hornets. They're up 18. 67 ticks to go until halftime.
Oh,
I did too. Thought he was going to pull it again.
From the logo.
Here's Hicks, 20 to shoot. There he is, Ruff again. You bet. Seven threes in the half for Ruff, 21 points.
Well,
and it's a 21-point lead.
Ruff trails the Tigers by 2. The Tigers have 23 and Ruff has 21.
There's a tip. It's kept alive. Good concentration. Wheeler can't connect from point blank. Offensive board. Simmons got it to go.
Simmons just has a nose for the ball.
Well, he's got 8 points.
It's keeping him in the game.
15 seconds to go until halftime. Bede. 5 seconds to go. Bede fades, hits. Bede with 15. All right, underway is third quarter action. Bryant and Bentonville, the basketball edition. Alley-oop, and Young is fouled. Hosley picks up his second.
Well, the Tigers have fouls to give this half. They only fouled twice in the whole first half.
Is that something they'll want to see them be a little bit more aggressive, maybe?
I mean, maybe, yeah. Anything at this point.
That bounces in for Young, so R.J. Young has 9 now for the Hornets. Trying to be the third Hornet to enter double figures. And he does that. So 23 is the margin. And another takeaway by the Hornet defense. Right down the lane. Cochran misses. Offensive board kept alive by Young. Here's Ruff again from outside. Unconscious. Spencer Ruff has 24. His 8th three-pointer of the ball game. The lead is 26. Simmons has it taken away. Young lays it in. And the beat goes on here for the Bryant Hornets. Another steal by Hicks. And that's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Hornets. Ruff almost lined up another one. Bede goes to work. Corner three, Cochran. And the rebound by Hosley. Lee to Wheeler. Here's Franklin getting the second half start, and Franklin can't connect. The rebound is ripped down by Bede, and then a foul on Bentonville.
A long contested, or medium range contested pull-up jumper is not what you want for Coach Pennington right now.
First foul on Trey Simmons. Young looked down to check his feet to make sure he was in bounds, and he was. Young turns and hits. 14 for R.J. Young.
Making it look too easy in that soft spot there at the elbows.
It's a 30-point game. Bryant has scored the first 9 of the second half. Tough catch inside, and Wheeler gets Bentonville on the board in the third quarter.
Nice pass by Hosley.
Oh, a laser pass into Cochran. Lost the defender, and Cochran's got his first bucket.
Terrence Cochran for 2.
Lee. Oh, he explodes to the basket. Ruff lost the defender. Three-pointer. Can't bank it home. And Wheeler gets the board. Hosley. Franklin finds the cutter, and it doesn't drop in for Simmons. He got his own miss, and there's Simmons again with a putback. He's got 10. Bede with the take and the make. He's got 17.
The Hornets' pace is just impressive. They don't play fast. They play their pace.
Fire wagon change here for the Hornets. Everybody's coming out. Abramson, Garrigus, Ellis, Walker, and Young, Ryan Young, come into the lineup for the Hornets. Couple changes on the Bentonville side as well. And Parker, one of those, and Parker can't hit from outside. Rebounded by Ellis.
Well, a three here doubles up the Tigers.
Wow.
But Ruff's out, so
Yeah.
it's a little less likely to happen.
Under 4 to go, third quarter. Ellis backs it out. Here's Abramson. Walker with the handoff. Ellis gets bumped. Foul on Bentonville.
Foul shot to 22,
Trey Simmons called for his second.
third.
And a couple of free throws here for Dajuan Ellis for Bryant. Well, it's part of a one-game sample size, but certainly looks like in Bryant a team that could win a 6A state championship to me.
Yes, absolutely.
A couple of free throw misses there, and the rebound for Mar Lee.
Well, they're just not really a big dominating big on any team.
A takeaway and a missed shot by Ryan Young, and a foul called on Bentonville. Kyan Franklin called for his first.
So I would say if there's one weakness on the Hornets, they just don't have a big inside presence, but their guards are big, so. And they can score at will.
Ryan Young, that's his first point of the ball game.
Ryan Young at the line, finishing up 2 shots.
One out of 2. Lee clears the boards. Worth navigates the trouble. Now Worth again backs it out to Franklin. Lee thought about it, drives, can't get it to go. Big rebound by Lee, and he scores. Nice work inside by Mar Lee. He's got 9. Bede nearly lost the handle. Defense with Worth all over him, and the ball is kicked. It'll stay here with the Hornets with 20 to shoot.
Bryant, basketball.
Coach Averson not happy on that baseline out of bounds play. They messed it up. That's how you fix it, though.
That's beautifully executed there, and Ryan Young has his first field goal of the game. He's got 3 points.
It's a nice pass by Garrigus. All right.
Worth here to Simmons. Open in the corner. Parker got it for 3.
That dude can shoot. We played him in JV, and he filled it up in the JV game against us. When I say us, I'm sorry. Got some people at Bryant that don't know we're the West High School broadcast crew.
That 3-pointer's off the mark by Bede.
Bringing you all 4 of these XNA Showcase games today.
Franklin flies in, and that's a goaltend by Bede. So give Franklin 2, and he's got 6 points today.
Goaltending charge. That's by Franklin.
So Tigers been able to score a few points after Coach Amerson subbed all 5 out, but he's got a Bede back in now.
Abramson pops out. He shoots the 3 off the front of the rim. Worth gets the rebound. Franklin in the corner, a triple. Back rim. Bede with the board. Nearly had it knocked away by Lee, but he hangs on to it. A shot clock had a timing error there, so play is stopped. And they'll put 30 on the timer and 1:25 on the game clock.
KD Hicks checks in for the
KD Hicks comes on for Bryant to replace Nate Garrigus. Muscled inside, and Bede draws a foul.
So third one on Simmons in the quarter.
foul charge to Trey Simmons, his 3rd personal foul.
3 on Simmons, Bede at the line.
Well, the Tigers didn't foul any in the first half, only 2 times, but they're getting them all here in the third quarter. That's their 5th foul of the quarter.
18 for Kamarion Bede.
Mario Bede at the line, finishing up 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
We were almost take away by the Hornets. Now Lee can't run the baseline. He's got to stay still.
Simmons, he's got Suggs all over him. Jock Suggs has entered the lineup for Bryant. Franklin down the baseline, drops it off Parker, gets clobbered and scores.
Yeah, a lot of contact, no call.
64-40. Under a minute, third quarter. That's an easy 2 for Ellis. Daywan Ellis making it look easy. Takeaway, Suggs. And Suggs scores his first bucket of the night. Here's Lee attacking. Foul called on Bryant. First of the half. And it goes on Bede, his first of the game.
Bentonville needs a bucket here in the space and out of bounds. Got to take advantage of these.
They're in danger of the running clock in the fourth quarter. Wide open look, Worth, no. And the rebound hit the deck. Franklin keeps it alive. Simmons gives it up.
A little too soft with it. Got to be strong with it in there, Simmons.
15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bede lets the clock tick down to 5. Bede knocked away, foul called on Bentonville. Lee gets his first.
Bede draws the foul. Committed by Martin.
So Bede will shoot 2 with 3.4 to go in this third quarter of play. And Bede's up to 20 points.
Bede at the line, finishing up 2 shots.
.21 for Bede, a 30-point game. Out of bounds, 1.9. Tricky inbound spot in the corner for Bentonville. Simmons. And Franklin, good basketball. Would you rather be in a gym watching basketball or shopping today?
I can tell you right now, right here.
That's an easy one, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll have a running clock here for the fourth quarter with Bryant in command. And Bentonville West and Kickapoo will be our next ball game on this court. Lee drops it off. Parker, nice move, and he gets it to go. 7 for Parker. Abramson will launch. Yes. Mason Abramson from outside with his first three-point hit of the day.
So Bees hit a 3, Abrams hit a 3, and the other 7 all by Spencer Ruff. Well, that was quick.
Mosley will inbound it here for the Bentonville Tigers. Here's Lee attacking, and he gets fouled. Ryan Young called for his first. And Lee will shoot a couple of free throws. Double figures now for Mar Lee. He's got 10. So Lee now with 11. Another shot clock issue. We'll set it to 29. Hicks had it knocked away by the Tigers, so it will stay here with Bryant on the baseline. Here's Ellis. Deep three, Abramson, front rim. And the rebound by Lee. Parker from the corner, short, and Young gets the board. Back out top, it's Suggs, and he cans a three.
It's a whole lot easier to shoot, Derek, when you're up 30. The three goes down a little bit easier.
A 32-point lead for the Bryant Hornets. Muscling inside, Wheeler can't hit. Offensive board, Tigers. Hosley backs it out. Lee pivots, shoots, fouled.
That's another, he's kicking his leg out, Derek. Like, you can't do that.
Second on Ryan Young, and Lee will go to the free throw line.
I'd be turning that in for conference play.
Another free throw make.
For the Tigers, Nate Garris checks in for the Hornets.
Is it 45? Is that right? Okay. I think it's 46.
On the rebound, it's picked up by Young, Ryan Young. Garrigus here to Suggs. Suggs loses the defender and gets fouled by Wheeler. They're going to give the foul to Lee instead, and that's 2 on Lee. And now free throws for Jock Suggs. Done all his damage in the second half. 6 points now for the junior. This Bryant team. Suggs has 7. But one of the things we were talking about, how, a year ago it was Springdale and the field in the 6A West. This year, maybe a little bit more wide open in the 6A West than in years past.
Yeah, Bentonville will finish in the top 4 probably.
A steal and an Ellis dunk. Of course, in the Central, you've got Bryant. Little Rock Central's always strong. North Little Rock. There's a missed shot. We'll go the other way. Nearly poked away by Lee. Extra pass. Open look. The three won't drop. And it is Suggs who missed it. It's out of bounds. And now a new platoon comes in for the Tigers.
Dean Summer and Hoyer Benfield checking for the Tigers.
Under 2 minutes to go in this one. Good pass. And it goes in for Drew Darnall. Third foul on Young. And Darnall at the line.
He's getting his money's worth here in the fourth quarter. 3 fouls.
Free throw missed. Offensive board by Benefield, and then he gives it up. Now here's Ellis again. And Ellis with the two-hand slam. There's a steal again. Ellis. Euro. 2 more. Kiesel gets it right back from Benefield. And Darnall draws a foul. And
You don't foul there. Like,
all the time's going to be gone.
yeah, let him score. And that way you get a chance to score on the other end. These guys, I got to coach them up on
One day they'll see it your way.
I was the king of cleanup time back in my day.
That bounces around, and Ellis has a nose for the ball. He's got it again.
And that's going to do it. I'll hold it. I'm assuming. Well, maybe not.
Suggs is going to dribble it, almost dribble it out. Now Abramson will hold the ball. Well, different sport, same result. Bryant dominant over Bentonville today, 84-47. An impressive showing for Coach Mike Abramson and his Bryant Hornets. They come up here.